Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to have another episode this week of Hunting for Horror. This is a weekly series that I do where I go out and I hit up the thrift stores and pawn shops and, record stores and things like that. And I try to find all the best deals on horror, Blu-rays, DVDs, merchandise, all the great stuff, so. And and I'm really happy too because I cleared out a lot of I still have a few comedies and westerns and things here and there, but I really scaled down on a lot of that. I've really been trying to get, kind of doing away with a lot of that stuff and getting more and more horror into my collection and stuff. Even though, you can see I still got the Superman series upstairs, but or on top of the shelf. But anyway, okay, enough farting around. Let's get into it. So the Goodwills were having a 50% off sale this week, and I did pretty good, I'd say. Now, if you look here at all my DVDs, you notice that, I put them all in slim cases. And that's, pretty much for, you know, um, for storage space. And it's like, so many horror movies and stuff like that. And I really don't want to have to. I tried looking into DVD sleeves. I've tried looking into stuff like that. And frankly, I'm not really impressed. And, for me personally, as far as I'm concerned, this is the way to do it. So I just prefer to do it this way. So, anyway, my point, what I'm trying to get at here is that I went to the Goodwill and I really lucked out, man. I found, let's see here, I got 60 slim cases, DVD slim cases, and altogether it cost me $12. So not bad. So you see, I got about 60 of these, 20 cents a piece. So not bad. So that's going to come in real handy, and I'm definitely going to be able to use them. So anyway, like I said, I was at the Goodwill, and they were having 50% off. I got these sweet gloves, you can tell, and also too for $1 I got a bloody hockey mask because I mean, come on, any horror movie fan will tell you, you can't have too many bloody hockey masks around your house. You just can't. Okay, you're a horror movie fan, it's just something you need. You need bloody horror masks or hockey masks around the house. So then one thing I'm really, really happy that I finally was able to get my hands on, and this here, it's a beast, but I was actually able to get my hands on it, was the book Ghosts. Look at that. Now, that's a book, isn't it? Okay. By Hans Holzer. True Encounters Within the World Beyond. Haunted places, haunted houses, haunted people. So so this thing here, it's huge. Finally able to get my hands on it, and yeah, nice. That's it. That's pretty. How big is this thing anyway? So just one second. Let me just try to see. Yeah, it's a pretty big book. 761 pages. So anyway, though, like I said, look at this thing. It's huge, huge. Take a journey to the world beyond. Discover ghostly manifestations of all kinds, all based on scientific investigations and supported by hard evidence. Visit hundreds of haunted places around the world. See rare authenticated photographs of actual ghosts and spirits. Learn how to make contact with the other side. So really happy to finally get this book. And I will say though, like when it comes to paranormal investigators, I have to admit, Hans Holzer isn't really my favorite. I much prefer Ed and Lorraine Warren. Um, it's just, Hans Holzer, like, he's, even though he's, well respected in the paranormal community and things like that, a lot of stuff that he's talked about and written about and stuff, a lot of his theories were disproven. And even if you go watch, the original Amityville Horror with his commentary on it, it seems like it almost sounds like he's changing his story a lot of the time. And one minute he say, well, this is how the whole thing started. One minute, this is how the whole thing started. And then it starts, he's like trying to, as the commentary progresses, it's like he's trying to sell his books and sell his screenplays and talking about he wanted to do more writing and things like that. So I don't know, to me, it's like, when it comes to paranormal investigators, just me personally, it seems like either like Ed and Lorraine Warren or maybe somebody like Barry Taft, I can kind of buy them a little bit more than Hans Holzer. So anyway, okay, that's enough of that. So now that's it for the collectible stuff. Now we're going to get into the movies themselves. So really happy. I got two 4Ks in this week. So this one here I just watched last night and I reviewed it on the Body Bags channel. We have Rob Zombie's 3 from Hell, which, yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it. I thought it was decent, maybe not the greatest movie out of his whole filmography, but still, yeah, fun, entertaining, brutal, violent, and pretty much all the things I come to expect from a Rob Zombie movie. But yeah, I mean, I was overall I was satisfied with it. So, of course, you say, like, yeah, I had to make sure I got the 4K because when I went there to pick it up, funny little story. I promise I'll be done in a second. Yeah, I tried to pre-order this from Amazon. Guess what? Amazon, I guess they got back ordered or they ran out or something like that. Now, then Amazon tells me, well, you won't get it till next month. No, 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 no. That's not going to do. Not when I can just run down to Walmart and pick this up. So I canceled the order off Amazon. Went down to Walmart. All they have is either get the 4K Blu-ray or the DVD. And so I was like, 4K. I get the 4K. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so happy to have it, and I actually enjoyed the film. I didn't, maybe like I said, maybe not his best work, but still, I enjoyed it for what it was. So, all right, next up, the only other 4K I was able to pick up this week, we have A Quiet Place. I have not seen this yet. I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say it's really good. I've heard some people say it's not so good. But yeah, I admit I am curious to see it, and yeah, no lie, that's what I paid for. It was the 11.99. So, but anyway. So yeah, so looking forward to watching it. So hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, so anyway, so those are my 4Ks for this week, and yeah, I got a couple of Blu-rays here. It looks like about 3 of them, and okay, maybe not a lot of quantity in the Blu-ray department, but we definitely got some quality. I think one thing we got finally, actually, with trade-ins and store credit, even though it says here on the price tag $29.99, I actually only paid $3.24 for it, I think. But we got the Criterion of Rosemary's Baby, so on Blu-ray. So I wanted to make sure I got it on Blu-ray. I had it on DVD, but I really wanted to upgrade. So, but yeah, took a long time. Been really wanting to upgrade this movie, and I do enjoy it. So yeah, so happy to finally have it, and I can't complain, for only $3.24. I can't complain for a Criterion. That's not a bad deal at all. So I can't cry about that. So finally, happy to have that one. I still uh, got quite a few Criterions I need to upgrade to. Just would really be nice if the damn things weren't so expensive. That would help. Anyway, though, so yeah, finally glad to upgrade this one too. We got Stephen King's The Stand, and I have to admit, since I found out that both Stephen King and the director of the original miniseries, Mick Garris, I found out that they both support the remake that's coming up and that it's going to be longer. Okay, quick story. Okay, the whole thing is it's like back when Stephen King first published the book. This is for those of you who don't know the story. Back when Stephen King first published the book, the book was like over 1,200 pages long, but they told him that was too big. They couldn't publish that, especially for a horror novel, so he had to tone a lot of it down. So he removed, I believe he said something like 500 pages or roundabout. So, when he put the book out, it, was still a whopping 800 pages, but still there was all that pages of stuff missing from the book. So, and then years later, and for years they've been trying to make it into a movie. George Romero was attached to it for the longest time, trying to get it as a theatrical movie, but it was just the book was too big. There was just too much in it, and it just could not be done as a theatrical film. But finally, in 1990, after it and Langoliers and so on, Stephen King started getting pretty popular with the made-for-TV movies, and it got to the point they could attempt to do this, and then by then King had re-released the book in its extended version, the whole like 1,200 page version of the book, and they decided they're going to go ahead and do it. Well, they would only give King so many hours, and it ended up being it was an eight hour miniseries, but take out the commercials, it's about 6 hours long. So, but that's all they would give him, and they did the best they could with what they had. And still, this is a good miniseries. And but now with TV being the way it is, and Stephen King being successful in TV the way he is, and things like that, now we're gonna get the version of The Stand that everybody wants. It's going to be pretty much the entire book on film, and things like that. So, and supposedly, if I read correctly, I think King is even helping write the scripts for the new version as well. So I'm going to be looking forward to seeing that. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to go. But still, though, not bad. This year, I think I would have to say this is kind of 50-50 in my opinion. It's like parts of it look amazing. You could tell it really benefited from the upgrade to high definition, and parts of it not so much. But still, you know what? I love this. It's a great miniseries, and you know, yeah, I'm glad to finally have it on Blu-ray and beautiful edition, and at least it's got a couple of the bonus features. You got the commentary and the making of and stuff, so that's cool. But yeah, so glad to finally have a real good definitive version of this miniseries, and I still have it on DVD and I have it on my Voodoo account. But and then yeah, like I said, so I'm looking forward to the remake coming up. So hopefully that'll be good. And last but not least, I finally got in my Arrow Collector's Edition of The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. If you watch the Body Bag channels, I reviewed this a couple, 3 weeks ago, I think it was. I reviewed this on the Body Bags channel and pretty much admitted I was one of the few people I think actually defend this movie. And I think this movie is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So yeah, to finally upgrade it, and I can't believe the beautiful addition that the Reaper. I can't believe the beautiful addition that we got of this, from Arrow. I mean, they did. Oh my God, they did such a bang up job on this, and I'm just so happy to have it in a great edition like this. And, the poster and everything else. That's the thing. I want to hurry up and get a frame for the poster because my plan is uh, by the end of before the end of October, before Halloween, I'd like to try to do an updated room tour video. I did one on my old channel, and yeah, I would really like to, you know, show like what all has changed, what all is what new stuff I got because that one I did that's months old, so it's like a lot. Quite a few things have changed since then, so it's like yeah, it'd be kind of nice to get a new room tour video and kind of show like what improvements have been made or what new things I got. So yeah, but anyway, though going back to this, yeah, I want to get a frame for that poster so I have that up in time, but still really really happy. Rest in peace, rest in peace, Wes Craven. Still one of my all time favorite directors, and I actually enjoy this movie. I'll be the first one to admit it. So, okay, now we're down to just the DVDs now, and this one here, it's not particularly horror, but I got this because Kevin Smith produced it, and yeah, it's got everybody from Kevin Smith's View Universe, and we got Vulgar. Really happy to get this. I've seen this movie before. It's very very bleak, very dark comedy movie but very well made. You got, a lot of people from Kevin Smith's movies. You got Jason Mewes, Kevin Smith himself is in it, Brian O'Halloran, Brian Johnson. The movie's written and directed by Brian Johnson. So yeah, this is a good, nasty little flick. So, yeah, if you get a chance, if you're into Kevin Smith movies and stuff like that, but don't expect this one to be like super funny. This is, like I said, this is more of a dark, kind of bleak kind of a film. So kind of expect that, but still, really good movie. And what did I pay for this? $2.50. So worth it to me. So anyway, got this for $1 at the Goodwill. Like I said, they're having the 50% off. And even though I'm not the biggest science fiction fan in the world, I got this because I believe Mick Garris was the creator of this, and it didn't run very long. But yeah, I wanted to pick this up. We got Masters of Science Fiction. So because I believe Mick Garris, he did this one, and after this didn't do so well, this is what led him to decide to go ahead and create the TV series Masters of Horror. So, but yeah, but this was kind of first before, it's like so many incantations. First there was Masters of Science Fiction that didn't do so well. Then there was Masters of Horror that ran for 2 seasons. Unfortunately, it didn't go longer. And then there was the quote unquote third season of Masters of Horror, which was titled Fear Itself. And unfortunately, that only ran for like half a season before they canceled it, I think. So, but anyway, though, yeah, now I'm glad I kind of got like the whole thing. So I'm glad to have that. But yeah, for $1, Masters of Science Fiction, I'm happy about that. So, beefing up my Goosebumps collection here. We got, yeah, this one was another one with $2.50. We got Attack of the Mutant, The Blob That Ate Everyone, and Go Eat Worms. There you go. Free pack there. But they have other episodes on here too. On the Attack of the Mutant parts 1 and 2. Then you got Phantom of the Auditorium. I saw that one. That's a kind of a creepy, good little episode there. I like that one. We got The Blob That Ate Everyone. My Hardest Adventure and Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. Okay. And then on the Go Eat Worms, we got the Go Eat Worms. And then we got Bad Hair Day, spelled Hare like rabbit. And we got Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. So, yeah, so got some Goosebumps there, so not too bad. Happy about that. Got another one here. This is Scary House. Step inside if you dare. And I think this one too, yeah. Actually, now that I come to think of it, that was all right. With store credit, these here and Vulgar, it all came out to like $10, but with store credit, I only paid $5. So not bad. So technically, even though I say $2.50, I only pay $1.25 for this. So yeah, happy about that. So Scary House, step inside if you dare. So as you can see, I got a few DVDs here. So like I said, those slim cases are definitely going to come in handy. And we got one last Goosebumps. We got A Night in Terror Tower. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is actually pretty good. I like this. So yeah, Goosebumps. Even though it's more meant for kids and things like that, I still enjoy it to an extent. So yeah, this turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was ever going to be. So I'm happy about that. So glad about that. Now we're going to get into the adult horror films. We've got From Beyond the Grave. Now I know that Warner Archives just put this out on Blu-ray, but yeah, I kind of got jacked around on this on Blu-ray, and then I came across it for cheap on DVD. It's like, I'll just go ahead and pick it up on DVD. So, maybe hell besides, they probably like Warner Archives will put it out and then probably like a year or two or something down the road, Scream Factory will probably turn around and do a special edition of it or something. So, it'll probably be available later on anyway. But yeah, so cool. Amicus horror anthology. I haven't seen it, even though I do love Amicus horror anthologies. So looking forward to checking this out. You got Peter Cushing, Donald Pleasance, David Warner. I mean, good lord. Leslie Ann Down from Pink Panther. Oh God, what more could you ask for? So yeah, so looking forward to this. This is gonna be cool. And from the writer director of Pitch Black, we have Below. I've heard this one. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it, and I've heard if you're into movies, kind of like if you're into stuff, say like what was it, like Leviathan and Deep Star 6, you might like this one. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. That's gonna be cool. Awesome. This one here, I can't believe I found for $1, for crying out loud. The Anchor Bay DVD of Q the Winged Serpent. Awesome, Larry Cohen flick. May he rest in peace. But hell yeah, the late great Larry Cohen. So yeah. Even though unfortunately it's bare bones, but still, I do want to get the Scream Factory Blu-ray of it. But for right now, I mean, come on, man. Any DVD collector will tell you, especially horror DVD collectors, they'll tell you, man, Anchor Bay, those are some of the ones you want. So to get an Anchor Bay Q the Winged Serpent for $1, I think I did pretty well in that regard. So another one that was also $1, we got Marathon Man, classic suspense thriller. This is, I don't know, some people will be like, it's not really horror, it's kind of more suspense thriller and stuff. But still, it's like, most people, they can't stand the scene with Dustin Hoffman where he's in the chair and Laurence Olivier is torturing him. He keeps saying, is it safe, is it safe, I won't go into that cavity, I'll drill into a fresh nerve unless you can tell me that it's safe, is it safe. So he's like torturing him with the teeth. But anyway, those, yeah, still great classic thriller. So this one here, I thought I had this, but I guess I don't. Thank God I didn't pay very much for this because these movies are not particularly very good. We have Dracula 2, Ascension. There's those not very good direct-to-video, Dracula movies. They try to, basically trying to make, like, it's kind of the way I feel about it, like trying to make Dracula for the Scream crowd or something like that. But anyway, though, yeah, I thought I had this. Turns out I don't. I do have Dracula 2000, but I thought I had this one, but no. So now I do. So hooray! Now here we go. We got this is another one I thought I have. It turns out no, I don't have this one. We have Primeval. So this one here is one I really thought I had. Inspired by the true story of the most bloodthirsty crocodile ever. Includes the lead scenes of documentary bringing Gustav to life. So yeah, I really did. I thought I had this one, but turns out no, I don't. So for $1, went ahead and it's like, I'll jump on that. So really happy to finally have that. I don't know if that's on Blu-ray or not. I gotta look. Here we have Close Your Eyes. The deeper the sleep, the darker the fear. So haven't seen this, don't know what's about. Sounds like a good, thriller and horror thriller and stuff. So almost sounds kind of like a little bit like a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing, but I'm gonna wait until I watch it to find out. But yeah, still, see, check that out. Happy. So, for $1, can't complain. All right, and we're down to our last two. Or took long enough, huh? But yeah, we got two Jess Franco films, and yeah, I'm building a little bit of a Jess Franco collection. I know there are definitely collectors out there. Jess Franco collection is a lot more extensive than mine is, but it's starting to get there a little bit. So we have Exorcism special edition from Synapse. Is that? Yeah, Synapse. Sorry, right there, Synapse DVD. And yeah, it's like starring Lena Romay, who, goodness gracious, I mean, that woman, she was something. In her time, boy, she was something. Man, I tell you. You ever get a chance, go look at my review on my old channel when I reviewed the movie she was in, Rolls Royce Baby. Woof! Or Jess Franco's other movie that has her in it, Female Vampire. Oh, naughty, naughty stuff, but good stuff too. Anyway, though, anxious to check this one out, and I don't know if this is just Franco's version of The Exorcism or The Exorcist with a lot of sex and nudity, but we'll find out soon enough. So glad to have this finally. And last up, yeah, this is cool from the Full Moon. Yeah, from Full Moon Entertainment, from the Jess Franco collection, we have Klaus Kinski, Josephine Chaplin, and Herbert Fox in Jack the Ripper. So yeah, happy to have this. This is cool. And introduction. Let's see here. Oh, interview with Jess Franco, so and so. Yeah, this is cool. Glad to have this one. So this is neat. So yeah, a couple more for my Jess Franco collection. So happy to have that. And now, if you hang on just a second, I'll be back with the digital codes. Welcome back. And the first one we have here, we have, okay, again, I got two codes this week, and both of them very, very special thank you to Jerry Kimball. Bless his good heart for doing this. He doesn't have to, but he does. And I think you guys are going to be really excited for this one. It's, not my kind of movie, but I know for a lot of you out there it is. We have Spider-Man Far From Home. So there we go. Hopefully it reads up on there. Spider-Man Far From Home. I know I've had, someone asking me about this, and now, I mean, I figured Jared would definitely get it. These are his type of movies, always and forever. And I knew he would get it. It would just be a matter of time. So anyway, yeah, just hopefully everybody can read that, what it says there. Uh, anyway, so hopefully that should do it. And hang on. We got one last one here. We've got, okay, we've got Rick and Morty Season 2. So again, thank you, Jared, for this. But here you go. Season 2 of Rick and Morty for those who want it. Here we go. Hopefully, like always, it's first come, first serve. So, if you get it, congratulations. Hopefully, you get it and you enjoy it. So, anyway, so hopefully that'll do it. You can pause it. So, yeah, season 2 of Rick and Morty and Spider Man Far From Home. So, that's going to pretty much do it. Yeah, this is a little bit lengthier of a haul video, but if anybody took the time to watch all this, I thank you for doing it. And I appreciate you for doing it. I really do hope you enjoyed the video, not just the free movies, but hopefully you like what I have to show you. And that's going to do it. So if you do like the video, please like and subscribe. There'll be weekly videos posted. And yeah, come back, have fun, and take care. I'll see you later. Bye bye.